What a weekend! It's not cold today.
Yeah, I don't even have a pullover on. We're still competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a very good day and some learning also, because that wasn't a lucky victory, strategic victory. It was at all tires, controlled the race, George controlled the race in the front, no mistakes from the team, and then obviously Kimi performed under pressure.
Yeah, it's brilliant. But then again, George has been performing brilliantly this season. Have you noticed a step up? And you're going to get the inevitable question that we asked you yesterday after he took pole position. If ever he's done enough to prove that he needs that signature for a new contract, what a way to do it.
No, well, he has never, we have never doubted that on his speed, never doubted on his capability on winning races and winning championships. So that's not linked, the two of them. Independent of a victory here, he's been, like you say, he's been stepping up from over the years, from the junior driver to the one that was then the one who was a bit ahead, and now it's like he's grown even more, and it's really nice to see the development.
Such a strong weekend overall. It was good in qualifying, pretty good in practice, great in qualifying, great in the race, great launch off the start, which obviously made it very easy to just take the lead and have no drama. Kimi had a great start as well. Pace was there. I mean, what's the weak area now? This is a pretty great weekend.
Yeah, as you say, I mean, we've obviously benefited a little bit of the McLarens fighting each other for Kimi, because the tire was, the left front was a bit finished already. But as you say, it was really strong, and now we need to learn what is it that makes us so strong this weekend. Is it the track characteristics? Is it the smooth asphalt? Many things to develop, but now we bank this one. Tick the box, monkeys off the back. I think you say 1 and 3.
Toto, we heard from some of the competitors, they think that you've changed the rear geometry or something. Could it be that suddenly that's helping you use the tires better, and maybe Mercedes is back?
Yeah, we changed the rear suspension in Imola, and then we weren't sure whether that was functioning. Then we took it off and put it back on here. But it's always the some of the small marginal gains. I'm sure also these circumstances here in Montreal. That there's a car has a DNA. It's strong on some tracks and not on others, and that's been the same since 15 years in this team. So somebody needs to find out why that is.
How happy are you for Kimi? He got so much support out there. They were chanting his name. And these little important steps, mentally also for a young driver like that are fundamental. So it must be a super special day also for you, right?
Yes, and it's also, a team achievement, because we've taken him on board when he was 11. I remember him standing in the garage. He couldn't even see the screens because he was so small. And even, now as a young boy, when James Ellison saw him the first time in the factory, he thought he was a kid that lost his father. And what a wonderful achievement. First podium also. He was a bit under pressure the last few races, and seeing him up there is good.
Talk about that trajectory from a psychological perspective, being 18 years old on the podium. He already has a sprint pole, accomplishing such great things. How do you keep that going and not have the goals be too far forward that would damage your confidence at any point? Like, how do you manage this young flower?
I think it's the expectation management is so difficult, because he's been so successful through the karting career and single-seaters. And he's been with you, and he's dominated every single step on the way. And then you come into Formula One, and his expectations and his dad's expectations, everybody was like, he's going to come in here and crush everyone. And obviously this is Formula One, this is much more difficult than everything else. And it was difficult at times, but that's why I think this podium is so important, to get a little bit of that relief.
Final one, go to Austria next. Obviously you had victory there as well last season. What's the targets now, Toto, with 2026 in mind? When you get a weekend like this where everything sings, do you go, maybe, just maybe?
Well, Austria, we were a bit of the lucky ones.
Again, yeah.
With the tangle they had in front. But I love, that's my home place. I love to come home and eat some Wiener Schnitzel and see some cows and some mountains. Let's see. I just want to sink it in at the moment, and tomorrow we will be concentrating full steam ahead on Austria.
Top man.